This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another night of racing here on MaxSpeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock, here this evening for another round of Slide Job Dr. Squatch Cup Series for round number 10 of Season 5 here, of course, at the Great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway for a gruesome 200 laps here tonight. Of course, not the full distance that they would run in the actual Cup Series, but still, nevertheless, 200 laps is going to be detrimental to these drivers here this evening as they tackle this great track. I mean, this is not a bad track. Just a short track, and a very short track at that. I'm sure we're probably going to see some tempers flaring here tonight. Let's hope it's not too bad for these drivers, but let's go ahead and take a look at the pre-race analytics here real quick. While everybody continue to file in chat here tonight, an air temp of 73, a track temp of 78. 200 laps, 100 miles exactly. Fuel window, somewhere between 105 and 112. Tire window, not the fuel window here tonight, somewhere between 30 and 40 on the tires. Them tires are going to be shot. And by the time they get to that fuel window, I'm sure they're going to have to split it. And not, and just come down after those tires really start to fall off. We'll probably see them come down. I would say anywhere between probably 70 and 80 or so laps. It might even be sooner than that, 40 to 50 laps here tonight. I don't think they'll try to go the full 105, 112. But you never know. We'll see. Pit road speed is not 53 miles per hour. It is 35 miles per hour. Pace speed is 40 miles per hour here tonight. Let's hope we're not going to be doing a whole lot of pacing here this evening. Let's just go ahead and do 195 laps green flag and then have a green white checkered. I'd be good with that. But I think it's going to be a good race here. And, of course, Bristol, Tennessee, pretty much right on the border of Tennessee, and I don't know that state right up ahead of them, but a pit road going to be tricky here for sure here this evening. 35 miles per hour. We're going to have to be very, very careful getting in and out of pit road. Well, let's take a look here at the point standings coming into tonight. Now, I went ahead and dismissed the top 20. We're only going to do the top 15 because we're getting ever so closer to the end of the regular season, and only the top 12 in the points will make it to the chase. So we've got Curtis Granger up at the top spot with 279. AJ Stravato in second with 269. 10 points behind Curtis. Robert O'Connor in third, 265. 4 back behind AJ. Zach Allman in fourth, 262. 3 back. Noah Morey in fifth, 262 back. Rachel Hunt in sixth, 247. 13 back. Keith Calhoun in seventh, 244. 3 back. Dylan Parker in a 239, 5 back. We'll get more on Dylan here in just a little bit. Bryson Clark in 9th, 230, 9 back. Andrew Bird going to round out the top 10 here, 229, 1 back. Zach Probst in 11th, 223, 6 back. And Anthony Marshall is going to round out the top 12 here, just inside of that cutoff line. Right now still in the chase, if he can just hold that spot. That 221 points, 2 back. Now back behind him, though, in 13th, Frank DiMaggio and William Martin tied at 196 points. Both of these gentlemen, 25 back behind Anthony Marshall. And Jade Bell is currently in 16th, or in 15th, excuse me, at 192, 4 points behind William Martin and Frank DiMaggio. So that, of course, is going to do it here for the top 12 in the point standings. Been watching practice here with these drivers, and, man, the turns are just so tough here this evening. Hopefully they can handle the outcome of this race. It's right now we're on Andrew Bird and the Taco Bell 49 machine. Currently running third. Rachel Hunt currently running in fourth. Caden Atkins up in the top spot here in practice at a 14.857. And Dylan Parker, well, Dylan, no pressure, looking to go 3 straight here for the Dr. Squatch Cup Series for slide jobs. So no pressure on that number 3, but we'll get on the past winners coming into tonight's race here after the national anthem qualifying. They get 10 minutes or 2 laps, whichever comes first. It's going to be interesting to see who does decide to qualify and who doesn't here at Bristol. But more on that a little bit later, folks. Let's go ahead and step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying, of course, is underway here. Just got underway here tonight. Looks like Jackson Hartman currently running up at the top spot here. Zach Allman, Davey Hendricks, Gavin Martin, and William Martin. So we've got 5 total here so far. Dylan Parker is going to go up there at the top spot. They get 2 laps or 10 minutes or 2 laps here this evening. But glad to see everybody out there tuning in. Looks like we've got 6 watching here. We had 10. Don't know what happened to everybody, but glad to see we still have a pretty good handful of people out there here tonight. Looks like Brendan Kennedy out there, Zach Probst, Jorge Sierra. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. I do apologize. If it's not, please correct me. Brendan Kennedy out there. My brother out there as well, Mike Gray. Looks like we've got a pick for AJ Stravato here this evening from my brother. And yes, I have heard of Dr. Squatch's soaps before coming on board here with Slide Job. So yeah, I know a little bit about the company. I don't know a whole lot, but I know a little bit. So, but I have heard of them. All right, now it looks like Andrew Bird out there, Anthony Marshall. Are going on our past winners so far. Of course, opening race at Daytona, Eric Hutton. It's been a while since Eric has been up into the winner's circle. AJ Stravato, back-to-back wins, Atlanta and Iowa. And then Frank DiMaggio went back-to-back, Kansas and Las Vegas. And then the race we missed here on MaxSpeedTV, Phoenix, Jackson Hartman won that race. And then Dylan Parker, of course, 2 wins back-to-back at Auto Club and last week at Texas. So he's going to be coming in too tonight, looking to go back-to-back here. As we wind down, of course, the regular start, getting ever so closer to the end of the regular season. Darlington next week, and 2 weeks, Charlotte. Well, actually, we're off next week. I do apologize. It's going to be July 12th when we go to Darlington. So we will be off next week before July 5th. People still traveling, doing fireworks and stuff like that. So we will be off next week. But coming back July 12th will be Darlington Raceway, be a nighttime race. And then July 19th, Charlotte. July 26th will be at Rockingham. And then Chicagoland, August 2nd. August 9th is going to be back to Charlotte, but this time the Roval side of things. And then to end the regular season, it's going to be Martinsville for 200 laps at Martinsville. Just to give everybody kind of a rundown. Well, is that it? Is that all that's going to qualify here this evening? It looks like we've got about 14 drivers that have qualified. Dylan Parker up front here. We'll go ahead and interview him, but I don't know how well it's going to do. Still got about 5 minutes left, so let's go ahead and get him up here real quick. Dylan Parker, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, right now you've got the pole, but I don't know exactly who else is going to come out and qualify here. But Bristol, short track, you've already gone back-to-back. You're looking to go 3 for 3 here in the last 3 races. No pressure, but how do you feel about Bristol here this evening?
Well, it is a short track and it's loose, which is what I like. It's a little bit more loose on entrance than usual, so I'm hoping not to spin it out. But it's pretty fast Asheville rooftop R2 car.
Well, fuel and tires. There's a big difference between that here tonight. How well do you think it's going to play out? Can you specifically go the full length of fuel with the tires?
Well, I'm not 100% sure you can go make it on fuel, but I think it's from previous races I've done. It's actually faster to take the tires instead of trying to stretch it out as long as you can, because you have a lot of fall off. So if we do go green, which I don't see happening, we might see a bunch of different strategies.
All right. Well, you never know. We could go 200 laps green here tonight, or Well, it is a self-cleaning track too, so
Yeah.
it could go either way, Dylan. Well, good luck out there. Right now you have the pole, but I don't know, that could change. But right now, congratulations on pole, man, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Looks like we've got Curtis Granger out there. Yeah, he is not up to speed. He's just going to go ahead and kind of coast it around the track here this evening. Go ahead and make it the 15th driver to put in a qualifying time, but not the fastest per se. It looks like Curtis Granger with a 23.502 for his first lap. He's going to cross the line and make it on that lap. Doesn't look like it counted. So 23.502 is what it's going to be for Curtis Granger. Danny Martin out there in chat saying, let's go number 24. Well, number 24 is going to be Gavin Martin. So, Danny Martin, I'm assuming that's your son. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming. Well, a shout out, of course, to the sponsor of Four Slide Jobs, Dr. Squatch. Y'all need some soap? They'll hook you up, Dr. Squatch. Shout out to the Kepner Boys Trucking, Cody Kepner, and family up there. And Drive for Diabetes Awareness. Check, don't guess, folks. It might not be the flu. DFDA.info for more information. Yeah, Brandon, I want to see a good race too here tonight, man. I really do. Well, they got about 2 minutes left. It's kind of, let's go ahead and go back here to, see here. How about we pick on, Locklear? Locklear, buddy, got a copy? Real quick. Nope. He don't have a copy. All right. Now, coming down to about a minute 25 left. You got picks, folks. Throw them out in chat, and I'll be sure and try and read them off. Well, I think this is going to be a good race, but it's going to be a nail biter for sure here. But it looks like Dylan Parker is going to hold on to that pole. And, man, these turns here at Bristol, I mean, it is very, very fast and also very, very slow at times. After the tires fall off, you're not looking at the times. I mean, 15, right around 15-second laps. So they're going to be looking at almost or right at 4 laps a minute here. And this race is going to go by pretty quickly. Once everything settles out, and of course you go a lap down here, it is so hard to get that lap back without having a caution. So, these drivers that do go a lap down, they are going to want to get that caution. They don't want to be part of it, but, they want to get that caution to get back on the lead lap. And if you go a lap down and it stays green, man, that's definitely going to hurt you. But Dylan Parker is going to grab the pole. Rachel Hunt going to start on the outside of him. We'll let the final countdown here. We'll get them on the grid here tonight. The Drive for Diabetes Awareness and Captain Boys Trucking Grid Row here this evening. Dylan Parker with a 15.035. Congratulations to Dylan for getting the pole. Rachel Hunt going to start on the outside of him in second. Jackson Hartman in third. Zach Allman in fourth. Davey Hendricks fifth. Ryan Libby sixth. AJ Stravato seventh. Cole Gray in eighth. Gavin Martin ninth. Caden Atkins in 10th. Robert Lukens in 11th. Noah Morey in 12th. Anthony Marshall 13th. William Martin 14th. Curtis Granger in 15th. Frank DiMaggio 16th. Marquis Smith 17th. Benjamin Lacey 18th. Andrew Bird 19th. Christopher Dean in 20th. Bryson Clark 21st. Corey Cook 22nd. Jade Bell 23rd. Zach Probst 24th. Jacob Locklear, 25th. Eric Moore will round out the field here tonight in 26th. All right, just waiting here for people to grid. Let's see, Rachel Hunt gridded, but Dylan Parker has yet to grid. Oh, Dylan going to start from pit road? Jacob Locklear and AJ up. There goes. Dylan did grid. Okay. Oh, he cut it close. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Apologize. No stages. We're slide jobs. But we are rolling off here. They are going to get 2 laps here. Underpacing at Bristol. Looks like Mike Gray out there. Rooting on Cole. Alrighty, folks. One more lap. We make our way down into turn 1 and, of course, turn 2. Dylan on the inside of the 16. Now on to this back stretch. And down into turn number 3, of course, folks. Pull those belts tight one more time. We're about ready to go green flag race it here. Waiting on the pace car to make its dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Dylan. And the green flag is out, folks. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here at Bristol. All right, oh, check up, all back here. Whoa, who is that falling back? Well, looks like a lot of drivers falling back here. Frank DiMaggio. Looks like the 78 of Jackson Hartman also falling back. 3 wide already here, folks. Well, went 3 wide there for a second. I can't keep up with everybody right now. Side by side still going on. Bryson Clark going to get around. Here comes the 44 Davey Hendricks to the inside of the 42 of William Martin. 61 of Corey Cook. Also looking to the inside of the 86. Cole Gray has got the 53 on his car, but he is actually into the 38. But we'll see the 53 there as he gets into the wall. Currently running in 8th here. Still underway here. Boy, the 02 of Anthony Marshall falling back. Oh, we're going to see a little bit of 3 wide here on the front stretch. Boy, Anthony, he just going to let them drivers go. But Dylan Parker still up front here. Rachel all over the back bumper of that number 3. Zach Allman up a spot already. Into 3rd. Ryan Libby up 2 spots into 4th. Started 6th. Caden Atkins kind of mired by himself. Nobody really around him. So now we're starting to get a little spread out here, a little separation, as I like to call it, between the drivers. They know it's a Very long race here this evening. Already a driver a lap down. That's going to be the Venom 33 of AJ Stravata. I believe he might have started on pit road. Get more on that a little bit later. Right now, nothing really happening early on. Woo! Oh, the 86, Christopher Dean blinking out there. Oh, Marquis Smith, the 9, having an issue. Gonna lose the spot to the 42 of William Martin. He's gonna have Dean coming up on him and rather quickly. Now the 9, the 86, the 61, all bumper to bumper. Here comes the 78, Jackson Hartman. By the time they get around one turn, they're already ready to go back into the next turn. So it's really, really difficult to keep up with them. We see Zach Allman coming up on the 16 of Rachel Hunt. That would be for second. Right now, everybody's still holding their line pretty good. You see the 18 kind of get it down there to that inside. Well, you didn't do it that time. Kind of running the mid line, mid to high line. That's where it's at here at Bristol. Oh, Probst. Probst coming down pit road. Uh-oh. Like the right side's going to go on for Probst. And he is still on pit road. Not sure what happened to Zach. Lap 18 already. Ooh, Gavin blinking a little bit. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Christopher Dean, a 78, going to be involved in this. That is going to be Jackson Hartman. Well, let's go back and take a look at it here. The first caution of the evening. So what happened to Jackson? Looks like he's okay. All right, across the strike. Oh, it started right up ahead of him. The 61 and the 86. Ooh, that looked like some hammy action out there. Neck coating, whatever you want to call it. Just the 78, nowhere to go. Right into the 86. And then right back up into the 86 and right into the wall. So the 86, 78 going to have some significant damage. Both. It looks like Zach Probst has already taken his car behind the wall here. But Rachel Hunt going to be our new leader. Like Eric Moore coming down pit road. Corey Cook. All right. Yeah, the outside line usually is the dominating line. The mid to the outside line, because you'll see a lot of these drivers kind of arc it into the middle, and then they'll let it kind of rotate back up to the outside, pretty much next to the wall. Looks like Curtis Granger. Okay, I've seen a speed drop there. Well, race car lights are still on. Now, we're not going to interview anybody under caution here, folks, because it is a short track, and you just never know when they are going to go back green flag. So, usually for me, short track interviews under caution are off limits, unless it's a phantom caution. All right, now they're going to get the one to go. We got Rachel Hunt on the inside, Andrew Bird on the outside, the 18 of Zach Allman in third, Dylan Parker fourth, and the 46 of Ron Libby going to round out the top five. Coming to the restart here, lap 20, coming to 24. You parked it. What'd you park it for, bud? And the green flag is back out here. And Rachel got a good jump. But man, look at Dylan. Here he comes. Not wasting any time. And we got another caution. Robert Lukens. Well, not what you want to see. Oh, Robert Lukens is going to be involved in this. We'll take a look and see what happened. He's coming up on the sticks. That's Eric Moore. So we go down. Oh, it just shot to the right. What happened? Let's go cockpit here and see kind of what happened. Oh, maybe overcorrected? I don't know, but this is a cockpit view of Robert Lukens. And it just shot to the right. I think he might have overcorrected there. And heavy damage to the number one of Robert Lukens. Ah. Well, Robert going to have some heavy damage to contend with. He is on pit road, as well as Cole Gray on pit road. All right, Joe, we're going to get him going here with Dylan up to second, Andrew Bird third, Zach Allman fourth, and Caden Atkins going to round out the top five. Yeah, I heard it was a tricky set. Like Hartman on pit road. Now we're just waiting on the lights to go off of the pace car here. It should go off this time. And it does. One to go, one lap to go before we get the restart. Be coming to lap 30 here this evening. Now, pace car gonna dive off to the safety of pit road. Rachel is gonna be on the loud pedal before she comes out of 4. She's gonna try to block it. Oh boy, we're stacking them up back here. Woo! She tried to block it, she did, but man, oh man, that was close. It stacked them up back there behind her. But Dylan somehow managed to save it as well as everybody else. That's going to allow Dylan to get around back up to the lead. Now Rachel trying to fight back in to the line here. Kind of wash it up there with the 56. Or the 46, excuse me, of Ryan Libby. All right, back in line she gets. Andrew Bird back here at the Taco Bell 49 machine. He's got some company rolling to the outside. 73 of Bryson Clark going to make the pass. The 42 of William Martin trying to get up there to the outside. William looking like a Gen 6 modified out there. Still yet looks like holding pretty strong. Here comes the 24. Gavin Martin also to the outside. The 9 of Marquis Smith, I believe that is. Yes, it is. Also going to go to the outside of the 49. Out of the 49, going to push right back up in the line. We get back here toward the back. Corey Cook following back to the 95 of DiMaggio. AJ back on the lead lap here. But having to try and fight traffic up to the front. Right now currently setting at 16th, but he started 7th. I think he started from pit road though. All right, well, back here looking at Benjamin Lacey in the 17. Oh, the 28, Jay Bell. Oh, somebody scraped the wall. I'll say that was Eric Moore. I believe that was. Yeah, Eric still scraping the wall there in the number 6. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Marquis Smith going to be involved. Oh, we go back and take a look. Like Frank DiMaggio might have been involved in this too. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's stay on the number 9, Marquis Smith. See, right there's the 24. See the 9 go into the inside, and then, oh boy, boy, that was close there. That doesn't look like there was any contact between the 24 and the 9. The 9 just losing it, coming out of turn 4 onto the front stretch, plows into the inside wall hard. And then right there, oh boy, a 33 of Stravato trying to dodge it right up into the 95. Right there, we see the 61 also to the inside. Woo! Well, it looks like Marquis Smith is taking his car behind the wall. Looks like Stravato on pit road, DiMaggio on pit road, Corey Cook, having to back up at his pit stall. He is at his pit stall there, and it looks like he is going to be off and away, as well as Stravato. DiMaggio coming out now. Oof. Like Anthony Marshall coming down pit road. The new leader, Noah Mori, out front. Benjamin Lacey in second. Like we have a couple up here that elected not to come down pit road, but we know Dylan is fast. We know Ron, Gavin, Rachel is fast. What is it going to take for, really, from Dylan on back to run down Noah and Benjamin? Yeah, it was close. Now back to 1 to go here. Like Noah has chosen the outside line. Pace car is off. Noah is going to be on the loud pedal. He didn't spin him. Good jump. And a green flag back out here again tonight. Good jump there by the 8. Oh, plowing into the walls, the 46 of Ryan Libby. Side by side with the 16 of Hunt. Boy, Dylan trying to catch Benjamin. Back here where they're side-by-side action. Gavin Martin, 49, Vanderberg. Oh, Gavin just backed out, it looks like. He's going to fall way back. Now side-by-side with Caden Atkins there in the 2. 28 of Jade Bell coming to the outside. 24 needs to get up there in line. Looks like he will do it now that he's fallen way back into 12. Oh, and he's blinking out too. Can't stay on him. Christopher Dean. William Martin. Looks like the 0-2 of Anthony Marshall coming back down pit road. Uh-oh. Battle for the lead. Dylan Parker, Noah Mori. Dylan gonna retake the lead. Here comes the 46 of Ryan Libby to the inside. Rachel right there all over the number 8 machine. The 44, Davey Hendricks into the wall. Rachel gonna make the pass on Noah. That's gonna push Noah back to 4th. Davey now down to the inside. And it looks like Davey is going to be able to make the pass and complete it. All right, here's where we got the action. Benjamin Lacey to the inside of Andrew Bird and the 49 on the outside. Here comes Zach Allman. He's going to make the pass on the 8. Bringing the 49 right along with him. Bumper to bumper back here. Caden Atkins all over the 73 of Bryson Clark. Now Bryson going to go to the outside of the 8. That's going to put the 2 of Caden Atkins now on the outside. 28 of Jade Bell. Here he comes. 17, Lacey. Gavin Martin. They're going to go 3 wide. No, don't go 3 wide, guys. Don't go 3 wide. All right. Don't want to see that 3 wide. Frank DiMaggio also working his way back up through the field. Or working his way up through the field, I should say. Currently running in 12th. Look, everybody hopefully now has got it all figured out here this evening. Jackson Hartman running back here on 18th. Christopher Dean, 19th. Curtis Granger in 20th. Cole Gray, Robert Lucas are back out here on the racing surface. Glad to see them back out here. Oh, the 28, Jade Bell, going to get around Caden. Oh, we got it. Man, we still got battle back here. Like Benjamin Lacey going to fall to the 95 and the 33, as well as the 24 of Gavin Martin. So Gavin, Frank, AJ going to make the pass on the 17. Rachel Hunt keeping the pressure. Put on to 46. Ron Libby. Trying to keep the look. Let's go up here to Zach Allman. Now he's in some traffic. 44 of Davey Hendricks. 49 of Andrew Bird. Bryson Clark now even in the mix here. You can throw a blanket over these four. Oh, they get so close to that wall. Man. Still watching Davey Hendricks, Zach Allman, Bird, and Clark. Rachel also. Oh, what did she do? Whoa, I'll watch that. We can sit here and watch the 46 and the 16. It looks like 46 just going to let her go. Brian Libby said, all right, you're faster than me. You're all over my bumper. Just go. Rachel Hunt going to get around Ryan Libby. Rachel back up to second where she started. Now she's got to run down Dylan Parker. About 1.8 seconds now ahead of her. Still watching. Man, still keeping an eye out on these four. They're still close together here. They're coming up on the 46 of Ryan Libby. Let's get back here toward the field a little bit. Caden Atkins, Gavin Martin, Frank DiMaggio, Benjamin Lacey, the 8 of Noah Morey, and it looks like that's it. They're together. We've got William Martin coming around. Oh, that is the 53 on the car. But it's supposed to be the 38 of Cole Gray. Doing some battling right here together. Not for position, so to speak. Oh, now a little bit of a gap between first, second, and third. 1 point, about 1.8 to 1.7 between them. At about 0.3 of a second. Zach Allman behind Davey Hendricks. Now that is for position. That is for third. Did they race it or did it get rained out? Oh, Zach trying to get around the 44. He just can't do it. Oh, battle right here, though. 73 and 49. Bryson tried to go to the inside of the 49. Didn't quite work. So hard to pass. Benjamin Lacey to the inside of the 24 of Gavin Martin. Gavin, though, had the preferred line. Oh, Gavin blinking. Ooh. Oh, we got a caution. Where was that at? Jackson Hartman, maybe? Let's see. Well, be on Jackson Hartman, but I don't know if that's where the caution actually came out. Fighting there with the 77. Oh, yep, that's it right there. Might have been some hammy action net coating there between the 70s. Oh, there it was. Okay, the 1 of Robert Lukens. Contact with the 3? No. Oh, definitely some contact here, though. We'll get over here on Robert Lukens and see. God, this is where it started. Coming out of the corner. Oh, it looks like the 6 getting the wall back down into the 1. The 3 going to get a piece of the 6. The 1 going to go hard into the inside wall. And the 78 just nowhere to go. Just plows right into the 1 machine. Now, how the rest of these drivers got around, I have no clue. That's how Jackson Hartman got involved in that. Looks like Jackson's might be done here this evening, unfortunately. Man. Well, we know it's a self-cleaning track. We just hate to see it for these drivers. Looks like Marshall, Marquis, Zach, Jacob, all are taking their cars behind the wall. Well, we're edging ever so close to the halfway mark here this evening. We're on lap 77 of 200 here tonight. All right, not the 1 to go here this time. Well, you could expect cautions at a short track. There's no doubt about it. They're just so close together. Looks like everybody might have came down pit road. Let me check. Yep, everybody came down pit road. For the most part. Yep. All right. Looks like Cole Gray going to get a wave around there. As we come to lap 80 here. All right, Dylan on the loud pedal, and the green flag is back out once again here this evening. Now Davey Hendricks and Rachel Hunt going to do battle for second. Rachel preferred line on the outside before the 44, keeping it right there with her. And now we're going to see Davey go get in line up there on the high side. Bryson Clark and Zach Allman here are going to do battle. This is for fourth. Oh! Back here toward the field a little ways. Noah Morey trying to get around the 61. That's Corey Cook. Oh, Andrew Bird washing up. Oh! Man, wow, he washed up and still saved it. Good thinking by AJ Stravato for kind of backing out of that one. He would have got right into the 49. Still battle going up here, boy. It's getting wild up here. Look at Allman still fighting. Oh, Allman getting loose, getting all Vincent Squarely. Good save by the 18. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Man, these drivers. I like short track racing. I just don't like driving them. Oh, Ryan Levy taking his car behind the wall. Oh, Dylan Parker. Man, battle for second. Oh, battle for third, excuse me. Bryson Clark, Davey Hendricks. Oh, no! The 49 of Bird was close. Oh, some contact had to have been. Can't really go back and look. Bird under fire. 17 of Lacey. Gavin, Frank, Jade, Zach Allman, Caden Atkins. 28, Jade Bell to the inside of the 95. Frank DiMaggio going to have the preferred line. Here comes Allman to the outside. Travato working his way up to the front. Been a while since Travato was on. Oh, 44 into the wall. Oh, somebody's engine blew. Oh, that was the one of Robert Lukens. No. And he is going to pull it down pit road here. Now we heard it pop on Bryson Clark. Cutting into Rachel's lead here in second place. Now at about 3/10. Andrew Bird fourth. Davey Hendricks falling back to fifth. We've got a gaggle of them right here together. Travato, Frank, Benjamin. Looks like Allman and Jade all right here together. Lap 98 of 200, boy. Well, Davey keeps hitting that wall. Gonna allow AJ to get to the inside. He's gonna take it. Now the 95 of DiMaggio to the inside of the 44. Here comes the 17 of Benjamin Lacey. Zach Allman also trying to get to the inside of the 44. Lap 102 here tonight, folks. We are over that halfway mark here this evening. We got Jade Bell. Oh, Jade. Oh, his engine popped. There is no caution. There is no caution here tonight, folks. He got it off the track quickly, and everybody seemed to somehow get it out of the way and around. But let's take a look here what happened to Jade Bell. We actually caught this. Now he's coming up on the 44 of Davey Hendricks and the 18 of Zach Allman. I'm not entirely sure if he just got loose. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact there between the 44. Maybe some hammy action as well. I don't know, but that's going to send the 28. It just goes hard into that inside wall. Comes back up on the track, and it already popped, but we see the 42 getting around. We see the 2 getting around, but, of course, getting into the wall as well. And then the 28, just after the 77 got around, we see some contact right up ahead of him. As soon as that car got around, boy, he dropped it right down onto pit road, and he was not going to waste any time. Wanted to get it off the track before a caution did come out. Well, looks like Andrew Bird getting a little loose there. Like Andrew, looks like maybe bringing it down pit road here. And he is. And he's going to pull it safely into his pit stall, if I can get it out. Lap 109. Bryson Clark up to second. Rachel Hunt in third. Travato has made his way up to fourth. He is being run under fire here by Frank DiMaggio and the 17 of Benjamin Lacey. Pretty good racing out here. Pretty close. A lot of action for sure. Right now, really the only battle going on right here. It looks like Zach Allman. Oh, he is trying to find his way back up to Benjamin Lacey, Frank DiMaggio, and AJ Stravato. Right now, this is really where the only battle right now is happening. It's between 4th, 5th, and 6th. Lap 114, man, they are winding down this race here this evening. Dennis Ansman, how you doing out there, buddy? Over the halfway mark here tonight. Going to take a look at caution count here at Fort Bristol. So far, 4 cautions for 20 laps, 86 laps to go. 4 lead changes here this evening. That is all we have had here tonight. Right now, can't do a crank it up. They are spread out, so I would really like to, get a crank it up when they're close together. If we don't get it here tonight, well, we just don't get one. I don't think the caution. We might have one more as we see the 95 of DiMaggio going into the inside of the 33, but Stravato does have that preferred line here at Bristol. Really up next to the wall. Man, that 33, I see everybody smacking that wall. We got people coming down pit road. Yeah, we do. William Hart. Oh, no. Gavin Martin. Oh, no. He hit the cones at the entrance of pit road. The barrels. Oh, no. William Martin down pit road. He is going to be off and away. Well, Dylan Parker been out here at about 45 a lap so far. Taking lap 122 that time by, and I don't get close to see. I don't think he can make it to the end, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Coming up on the 61 of Corey Cook. Now Corey is the last one on. Well, now he's fixing to go a lap down. So it'll be the first driver 1 lap down. The last driver on the lead lap, of course, is the number 8 machine there of Noah Morey. Nice. And Gavin has taken his car behind the wall. Man, tough break for Gavin. Let's ride along here with Dylan Parker. We can. Do a little bit of a cockpit ride along. Give everybody an idea of what Bristol is like. By the time they get out and into on the front stretch, it's time to go back into another turn as we see him coming. Oh, now down into one. And then, of course, coming out of turn number 2, and he's on the loud pedal and then right back off of it. Just doesn't take that long here at Bristol to get around the track. Zach Allman now, the last driver on the lead lap, currently running in 8th. Noah got around him. AJ trying to get around the 95 of Frank DiMaggio. Oh, and we got a wreck, the 49. Gonna be Andrew Bird. This is definitely gonna change things here tonight. I'll definitely be able to make it to the end here. So let's get on to Andrew Bird, see what happened. The AJ right behind him. Oh, right there. Contact between the 2 and the 49. Sends the 49 around up into the wall. The 95 somehow squeezing by, as well as the 17. 33 goes low. And Andrew Bird right there on the racetrack. Oh, we're going to step away here, play a commercial break. Man, we got some more action coming up, including a Crank It Up right after this.
Listen up. The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Well, alrighty, folks, just a quick commercial break there. Got to pay some bills here. Again, a shout out to Dr. Squatch Soaps coming on board here to sponsor Slide Jobs Cup Series. Lap 133 of 200. Boy, they have really knocked this race out. And it looks like everybody came down pit road except for, looks like Curtis Granger and Christopher Dean. These two have elected not to come down pit road, so looks like 7 drivers taking their cars behind the wall. One of them did not start. That'd be Jacob Locklear. We've got 10 drivers on the lead lap. Well, looks like Noah Morey down pit road, as well as Frank DiMaggio. Looks like Corey Cook on pit road. So we've got some late takers here. Oh, that was not a bad call. Not a bad call at all. Dylan Parker, Bryson Clark, Rachel Hunt, Benjamin Lacey, Zach Allman, Noah Morey, Frank DiMaggio, AJ Servato, Corey Cook, Curtis Granger are going to round out the top 10 here. We get ready to get them back going. It's going to be Dylan Parker has chosen the inside line, 115 laps under his belt here this evening. Also, our pole sitter, boy, they're come flying around the corner here to catch up to the field. Oh, almost contact there. Like everybody trying to get in line. Looks like the 8 there getting in line. All right, here we go. Making our way out of turn number 4. Boy, Dylan not going to waste any time. He's on the loud pedal. Green flag is back out here again tonight. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do some cranking up here tonight at Bristol, folks. Crank it up. Folks, a little bit of different camera angles here. We're cranking up here at Bristol. We don't want to miss anything, so we're going to go ahead and go back up live here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed a different perspectives here of cranking up at Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, we had a pass there. Rachel Hunt falling back to 5th. Zach Allman going up to 4th. Benjamin Lacey 3rd. That's Bryson Clark. Yeah, I'll get it out in a minute. And Dylan Parker. Right now, Dylan's still holding strong up there in the top position. Lap 149 here tonight. Lap 149. Right now, really nothing going on at the current time. Dylan Parker going to get around the 77 of Curtis Granger. And we're going to have to probably watch maybe for a pass for the lead here between Dylan and Bryson Clark. Bryson, what a run for Clark. Started 21st, and he is up to 2nd, and he is all over that number 3. Bryson Clark has not been in victory lane here this season. Oh, now I've got the heat cut. Oh! Man! Oh, Dylan Blinken! Christopher Dean back there running all by himself. running a patriotic scheme here tonight. Of course, we're coming up on July, of course, Independence Day, 4th of July. Sharp-looking paint out there by the 86 of Christopher Dean. We've got another one out here as well. Cole Gray running a military 4th of July paint, it looks like. So we have some people representing. It looks like a little bit of red, white, and blue, and stars on the 61 as well. Of course, we've got Rachel Hunt running the Susan G. Coleman paint, as she always does. Great charity. Looks like that's about it. Oh, battle for the lead here, folks. Bryson Clark to the inside of the 3. No, not going to be able to do it that time. And what is it going to take for Bryson Clark to get around Dylan Parker? Now, Dylan, of course, is going to lead the most laps here tonight. Ain't no doubt about it. Right there was 140 laps under his belt here this evening. So that cannot be broken, whatever happens. Lap 160, coming to lap 161. Edging ever so closer. Now they're going to be coming up on the 42 here pretty quickly. It's going to be William Martin. William, man, catching that wall again. And here comes the leaders to the outside, Dylan and Bryson. We got to watch Benjamin Lacey here as well because he's got company. He's got Zach Almond behind him, Rachel Hunt behind him, and then Frank DiMaggio behind her. So right, you can pretty much throw a blanket over 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th here. AJ Stravato, he's about a half a second, a little over half a second, about 8/10 behind Frank. May not seem like much, but it is considering, a short track. Of course, anything was to happen to Frank or anybody up ahead of AJ, of course, he'd be right there on top of them. Like Curtis Granger. Going to be doing a battle here between him and Davey Hendricks. Now, this is, of course, for the lucky dog here. We got a battle for the lead. We'll get back onto that one. Nope, Dylan going to keep that. But we want to get back here to Davey Hendricks and Curtis Granger. Both of these gentlemen 1 lap down. They are battling for that lucky dog position. If a caution wants to come out, whoever is up ahead of one another, of course, that's who would get the waiver round. The other one would have to stay out and not pit to get back on the lead lap. I think the way things are going, I mean, you have to pit. And we see Curtis Granger been out here at about 88 laps. Christopher Dean has been out here at about 86 laps. Everybody else somewhere in the upper 30s, mid to upper 30s, maybe low 40s for some. Oh, looks like Davey having a problem. He's going to fall back here. Oh, not able to get around Curtis. I'm going to lap 170. No, Bryson gets a good run, but he just can't seem to get up there. And he's going to go look back to the inside, a side-by-side for the lead. Dylan still going to have it. Ooh, 73 scraping the wall. Whoa, Bryson trying to do everything he can. And I don't know, like 172, I almost said 72. 172, coming to 173. Let's check on the other drivers here. Oh, Zach into the wall, Rachel to the inside. Coming up on Lacey here. Lacey in third. Oh, Zach into the wall again. Boy, this is close between Benjamin, Rachel, and Zach. Now Zach going to go back to the inside of that 16 machine. Here comes AJ to the inside of Frank DiMaggio. We've seen these two do some battling here tonight. They're battling again. Zach gonna fall back. Boy, Rachel got a good run there. Getting around the 18 and the 17 both. Rachel up to third, back up to third. And she run down Bryson Clark and Dylan Parker. Lap 177. Now Lacey to the inside. I don't know if the inside is where you want to be. AJ still all over the 95. 95, Frank coming up on the 17. Let's kind of check them up there. And just the speed drop here. Now they're going to be coming up on the 86, down to the inside of the 86. That's going to put the 86 another lap down. Christopher Dean. Lap 180 here, folks. One more lap. We'll be at 20 to go here this evening. Well, this time, folks, 20 laps to go here for the Slide Job Dr. Squatch Cup Series. Round 10 of season number 5 here at the Last Great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. Presented by MaxSpeedTV. Got about 12 watching out there in chat here this evening. Glad to see everybody still hanging out. Yeah, we had a few cautions out here this evening, but it's short track racing for you. Now they're going to be coming around the Georgia Bulldogs Machine 42. 19 to go, coming to 18 this time by. Boy, I got to keep up with it because man, if I miss something, man, with Zach Almond back up to 4th. Rachel Hunt up to third here. She's trying to run down Bryson. She is 3.1 seconds behind Bryson. And Zach Almond at about 1.2 seconds behind Rachel. Right now, the battle, though, the battle between Dylan Parker and Bryson Clark. Dylan cannot leave that outside open at all. He leaves that outside open any at all, and that 73 gets his nose in there. Well, man, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, though. Bryson has been trying for the past 50 or so laps to get around that number 3. I think maybe he's hoping that number 3 will make a mistake here. Right now, what these drivers don't want to see, these leaders, is a caution. That will definitely change things up. Like the number 2 going to be coming back out. It's going to be Caden Atkins. Boy, you don't want to leave that outside open there, Dylan. Like Frank DiMaggio going to get around the 33 Stravato. They're going to be coming up on Zach Almond here. That'll be for 4th. Watch, man, just watch it. Oh, Dylan blinking out there. Coming to 12 laps to go this time by. Well, Brandon, the inside line here tonight has not been the place to pass. Almost got tongue-tied there. It has not been the place you need to be to pass. It looks like AJ coming down pit road. Oh, that's going to change things. Wow, 11 to go. Dylan Parker, Bryson, Rachel, Zach, Frank, Benjamin, Noah, Corey, No, AJ did not come down pit road. Okay. Oh, he has a lap down now with 9 to go. Oh, 78. That will be, let's see, Jackson Hartman. That is not for position, as Jackson is 105 laps down to the leader. It's not enough laps for him to really make up any ground. He will about 6 laps. He can pick up one more position over Eric Mower, but that would be it to put him in 19. Boy, Dylan gonna be coming down around turn number 4 here momentarily. He's gonna make it 5 laps to go here tonight. 5 laps remaining here this evening. Almost 9:30 Eastern or 8:30 Eastern. 9:30 Eastern. Excuse me. 8:30 Central. 8:27 Central. 9:27 Eastern. Close enough. Boy, I think right now Rachel's pretty much locked in to 3rd place. And she just needs to hit her marks and continue that. Boy, what a finish it'll be for her here this evening. I will be able to interview her, sort of. She won't talk, but we'll still be able to interview her. Dylan Parker, boy. 3 laps to go for Dylan Parker. Trying to hold off Bryson Clark. And Bryson just putting that pressure all over that number 3. Bryson not going to be able to do it. 2 to go. As we come out of 3rd. Oh, bro, Dylan got loose. Oh, 1 lap to go here tonight. And Bryson is going to go to the inside. Bumping and banging here for the lead. 1 to go. Whoa, can Dylan hold on? Dylan pushing the daylights out of the 73. But it's going to be Bryson Clark going to steal the victory here tonight. What a race at the end by Bryson Clark and Dylan Parker. Wow, that was close. What a win for Bryson. Dylan going to finish in the 2nd here tonight. Rachel Hunt going to finish in 3rd here this evening. Oh, it looks like we've got Rachel Hunt going to finish in 2nd. Frank DiMaggio in 3rd. All right. Well, let's get down here. Get down here to our top 3 here real quick. Get them up here, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We've caught up with our winner and our third place here tonight, but I do want to give a shout out to Rachel Hunt out there. Second place here this evening for Rachel Hunt. Rachel, congratulations on that. But let's get down here to the 95 of Frank DiMaggio. Frank, man, it was a rough start here tonight, but it is short track racing here this evening. Man, talk about Bristol, man, because, it can go either the right way or the wrong way really, really quickly.
Yeah, Bristol's a pretty crappy track. They need to fill it in with concrete and then just demolish the whole thing. So it's just terrible. I hate it. I do not like here. It's harder. It's so hard to pass. I mean, it's probably easier to pass a kidney stone than to get by somebody here. So it's just everyone runs the top. Nobody, unless someone makes a mistake, you're really not going to get by them. So not my favorite track, and glad to get out of here with the top 3.
Well, you did get out of here, out of a top 3. I just realized I was there in staging doing the interviews. So I had to move us. Well, you did manage to somehow bring it home into third here this evening. I don't know how you did it. But it's been a while, of course, since you were back in Victory Lane. Of course, you went back to back at Kansas and Las Vegas. 1, 2, about 4 or 5 races ago. So back in not back in Victory Lane, you're getting ever so closer. So, man, what's it going to take?
We need to go back to 1.5 miles and get some yellows where some people wreck out. Last week at Texas, I got trapped a lap down with that yellow and then had to take the wave and restarted on old tires and could never make up the track position. So I don't know where we're going next week. Hopefully it's
Darlington. No, it's not 1.5 miles. It's Darlington. So that was actually my next question. Going from Bristol to Darlington, what's your thoughts?
Another track where you got to run up against the wall. So, hopefully we can keep the car clean and stay out of trouble. And if we can do that, I think we'll have a shot at the end.
All righty, buddy. Well, hey, congratulations on third here this evening, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? Now, it's not next week, actually. It'll be July 12th is when we come back. We're actually off next Sunday, so 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. It's the American holiday. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we can stay out of trouble there and not have any issues. But real quick, just want to say thanks to Dr. Squatch, the title sponsor, and everyone at FSR for putting me in this seat.
All righty, Frank. We'll go celebrate third here this evening, man. We'll see you in 2 weeks, man, at Darlington.
All right. Thank you.
Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. Again, congratulations to our second place in that number 16 machine, the Susan G. Coleman machine of Rachel Hunt there on second here this evening. But our winner here tonight, I do not know how he did it, and I don't think he even knows how he did it in the number 73. Bryson, man, talk about it, man, here tonight.
It was interesting. I didn't want to qualify because I was curious to see how it was going to start in the front or how they were going to go. Got some good green flag laps in, so I think it started 21st. Yeah, it was interesting coming from the back. Once I got there, luckily me and Dylan had a good little battle. I accidentally drove it in a little too hard on one of the current turns, probably 40 to go. Kind of got it loose. Well, both of us got loose, and luckily we didn't crash. But yeah, it was fun. I was on him the whole time trying to see if he'd make some sort of mistake. If not, obviously, you're going to have to go to a bumper run scenario if you want to win with just being a one-group track. So that's kind of the bad part about it. But yeah, other than that, it was fun.
Well, that man, you battling Dylan there. Dylan, of course, going for another win. Back to back to back, and he was fast all night long here this evening. Really the guy to beat. And you were right there with him at the end. What happened there?
I don't know. I didn't see what happened to him. I don't know if he got loose coming out of one of the corners or going into it. So I was able to get alongside of him, and then luckily I was able to dive down low and park it in front of him, and he wasn't able to get me loose. So I know we had a little bit of contact on that one, and then the next turn going into it. So, but I did early in the race. I think I was in second, and I saw him pulling on me, so I didn't know if he figured something out different wise as far as changing or saving tires. But I don't know. Luckily, towards the end, I was right there with him, so I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, it was a heck of a battle here for sure. Well, we go from Bristol to Darlington. The Lady in Black in 2 weeks, not next week, because we are off, the 5th. Got the holidays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, really, the 4th of July on a Saturday. So in 2 weeks, coming back July 12th at Darlington. Man, what's your thoughts?
It's 2 tough tracks back to back, especially ones that'll. This one you can kind of hit the wall coming off the corner. That one you kind of do that in 3 or 4. But Darlington's a whole other beast than this one, so we'll see. It'll be interesting for sure. It's not my favorite track. It's fun, but I'm not really a big fan of it. So let's see how it goes.
All righty, buddy. Well, hey, man, congratulations on the victory here this evening. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
I want to give thanks to Dr. Squatch sponsoring the series, RST Timberworks sponsoring the car, and then you broadcasting guys do an awesome job, and then my team Longshot.
All righty, buddy. We'll see you in 2 weeks at the Lady in Black, Darlington.
Yep, sounds good, man.
Uh-huh. All righty, folks. Well, that's going to do it here for our interviews here this evening. Of course, let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff that they have to do here tonight. But our winner is going to be Bryson Clark here this evening. Man, what a run by Bryson, coming from the back to the front. Rachel Hunt, she's going to finish right where she started here tonight. She led a few laps. She's awesome run by her, too. She'll finish in 2nd. Frank DiMaggio working his way up into 3rd. Benjamin Lacey 4th. Noah Morey 5th. Zach Allman in 6th. Dylan Parker, I don't know what happened to Dylan. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All I know is he's going to finish in 7th here tonight, but he had one heck of a race here this evening. Corey Cook in 8th, Curtis Granger in 9th, AJ Stravato 10th, Davey Hendricks in 11th, Caden Atkins in 12th, William Martin 13th, Andrew Bird 14th, Christopher Dean 15th, Cole Gray in 16th, Gavin Martin 17th, Jade Bell in 18th, Jackson Hartman in 19th, Eric Moore 20th, Ryan Libby 21st, Robert Lukens 22nd, Anthony Marshall 23rd, Marquis Smith, 24th. Zach Probst, 25th. Jacob Locklear did not start the race here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Bryson Clark. Well, tomorrow night, folks, we get back at it again. Of course, 6 days a week here with myself on MaxSpeedTV. We're going to be at Indianapolis tomorrow night for the Doug Design ARCA series for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Right here on MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.